I mean, what makes a great captain, do you feel? What makes a great leader?
I think you have to realise that there's good in everyone, and you can, if, as a leader, you can bring it out of them.
The highlight of my career, of my whole career, was being made England captain. As a leader, as a captain, I never felt that it was something that came naturally to me, but I think I fitted into the role, and I had help along the way from, great players and captains that I'd played under. Everyone was aware that this amazing man was trying to raise funds for the NHS workers, and when we heard that he reached his goal of £1,000, that was incredible. But I think that he went above and beyond any expectations out there.
Hello, David.
Captain Sir Tom, thank you for having me here today. I'm very excited about meeting you, and it's a real pleasure for me to be down here to personally say thank you, and also to present you with a little present from the England team.
Very kind of you, and I'm delighted to receive that honour from you, especially from you. Thank you very much indeed.
Could you have ever dreamt that your fundraising could have got to this number? I mean, I think it amazed not just the whole country, but the whole world, and I think it was such an inspirational story. Could you have ever dreamt that that was even possible?
No, I never ever, and I really think it's hard to visualise 40 million if you try a pile of money there to go up to 40 million, but it's a magnificent sum. And we started with the earning the money, and it was when Colin said, "I'll give you £1 for each time you walked." So I thought that'd be a good idea, and I did that, and that obviously it was going to be a bit expensive. So Hannah spoke to the local press and told them what we were doing. So from then on, it grew and grew, and more people took an interest, and the money kept coming in and coming in and coming in. So
how have you been handling the attention? Because the attention has been incredible.
I must say, I rather enjoyed it. It was no hardship.
Out of all of the messages that you've received, which I'm sure there's been quite a few, what has been your favourite message so far?
The one that really stood out all was a direct message from the Queen. To me, that was a great honour. I've always held the Queen as somebody as special, and she's a one-off. And I think to get close to the Queen, that will be absolutely the end of the world for me. It really was magnificent. Something that some time ago I never ever anticipated that would be my good fortune.
Obviously, you've served your country and you've led as a captain, you've been led. I mean, what makes a great captain, do you feel? What makes a great leader?
I mean, you know yourself, because you've been a great leader, and so I think you have to have the right personal spirit. I think you have to rather like people, and realise that there's good in everyone. And you can, as a leader, you can bring it out of them. It's no good asking me about a leader when you're sitting there, when you know you've been one of the biggest and finest leaders in football we've ever had. So,
well, coming from you, that means a lot. That means a lot.
When I joined the army, I was conscripted at the age of 20. You had no choice. There was 500 men. I decided that I'm going to be one of the best. And from the first day that I joined the army, that was my object. I'm going to be, of all these 500, I'm going to be the best. And I worked on that throughout until it paid back, because I did get promotion, and eventually I was sent to the officer training unit to become an officer, which is one of the things I'd set out to do from the very day I joined.
I might get you to say that to my kids, because it's so inspiring to hear you talk about, you know, being the best and wanting to be the best, you know, to have that confidence to really feel that you want to be the best at whatever you do. You know, I try to tell my children that every single day. As you're such an inspiration, you know, these times are difficult for many people around the world, and what would you tell people? What would be your message to people at this difficult time?
The term that I've used, tomorrow will be a good day. I think you convince people that things are bad, but they will get better. They always have got better. And don't be too miserable about it, because if you know full well that soon things will be improving, and things always do improving. As the sun comes out and things get better. It may take time, but it will always get better. That's what must convince people, that today it may be a poor day, but tomorrow is going to be a much better day.
Well, Captain Sir Tom, I just want to say, like many people have said, I'm sure, over the last few months, how inspirational you are, and what you've done for the NHS and what you've done for people, because at a difficult time, I think you've been able to shine a light and bring a smile to millions of people's faces. So on behalf of myself and everybody at the England team, we have a gift for you that we'd like to present.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
That's just a small gift of appreciation, just to say how inspiring and how thankful everybody is for your, you know, inspirational story.
Thank you. I'm greatly honoured to receive this. It means something special to me, especially coming from you, that really I am overwhelmed by such a gift and an honour from you. Thank you very much indeed, and thank you all the people who are in the organisation.
Thank you so much. You know, we've had some inspirational captains over our time, but you know, to have Sir Tom as our captain, yeah, doesn't get any better than that.
I was absolutely thrilled to speak to David, and it was a very great pleasure to have him here standing beside me. It was really outstanding, something I would never ever have anticipated. I've seen him on the television so often, but to see him in person, that was really something very special. I hope you don't expect me to run about in the field with a ball or anything like that. I don't know when I shall wear that, but maybe it's probably better left in the picture than me try to struggle with it.